Everyone. Do I need the mic? Yeah. Carol says I need the mic. Is that too much? Can you hear it?
Grab it. Take it out. There you go.
Can you hear? Yeah. Is that better? Okay. Good morning. Sorry. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bonnie's brother, Bill. I think you know that by now. So here we are, 80 years after Lee graced this planet with his presence. We are here to celebrate this presence. Lee certainly doesn't look 80, maybe late 60s, early 70s. He drives to work 5 days a week, continues to do the New York Times crossword puzzle in ink daily, something that continues to impress me. He is a man of quick wit with a playful and youthful mind. For example, he would perceptively call an aunt of ours Full Cup Mary, because you guessed it, she liked a full cup of coffee. At the shore, he would engage in morning hits with George, Janet's husband. This entailed lightly punching each other in the arms in the morning before breakfast. I suppose this is some sort of bonding, only they know for sure. Both would pronounce the word towel. You know, that simple piece of terry cloth we use to dry ourselves. Towel, with at least 4 L's. Of course, my favorite Leeism is my dentist. Playfully mimicking my mother, he used to refer to Denny that way. All done in great fun and lightheartedness. Big Bon would look at Lee, eyebrows raised, and then look to young Bonnie, who would say, "See what I put up with." At Christmas, Lee wears a reindeer hat with antlers and a Christmas apron embossed with a turkey, and can be heard to sing a variation of Deck the Halls. You may have seen him in that picture earlier. Lee is full of humorous stories of school days from early on through law school, of his days in the military, and of his days practicing law. Of course, many of these tales I've heard dozens of times. And when reminded of this fact, he would say, "Consistency is the product of a dull mind." Lee is charming and always nattily dressed, except at Christmas, of course. If there were a Polish lawyer magazine, Lee could easily grace the cover. He is well suited and often wears matching tie and kerchief in his breast pocket and matching shoes and socks. If there were a suburban Polish living mag, there would be Lee under the heading Suburban Gorilla, decked out in a hard hat, safety glasses, ear protection with a tool belt full of pruners, bug spray, and manual about how to use the weed whacker he has in hand, patrolling Continental Drive. More seriously though, I think Lee uses his unique jesting and considerable wit because it makes us comfortable and puts us at ease. He likes to keep it light, as if knowing how daunting and challenging life can be, being facetious is a good foil. He looks beyond self-importance, has no need to impress, and macho is just not necessary. This week I asked Carol, my wife, what stands out for her about Lee. She said without skipping a beat, Lee loves Bonnie. Thinking about the obvious, I remember Lee speaking gently and fondly about Bonnie a number of times. And it is this love that flows so naturally between them, I think, that strengthens and informs Lee's steadfast approach to family, friends, and faith. I thanked Lee once for hosting a party or giving me his legal opinion. I can't remember which. And he responded by saying something that sounded like a guiding principle. But do it for family, Bill. That's what it's all about. Although Lee's brand or approach is simple, his life is rich, fulfilling, and meaningful. So thanks for the memories and life lessons, my friend.